subscribe and unsubscribe observers. Again, now in the design pattern we have two components. Okay, the first one, publisher. Okay, we can name publisher, supplier. Okay,
Provider.
subject, provider. Yes. But the next object called watcher, listener, subscriber. Okay, objects. Now the relationship between the both components, many or one to many. Okay, one to many. The observers, okay, watch or listen to the publisher, okay, to the provider. If this case or this status change, okay, notify me and I have to update my information. Okay. Now again, we have the C#. Okay, has two powerful interfaces that are designed particularly to implement observer patterns. We have three interfaces. We need to implement the three interfaces. Okay, I will show you and I will explain you what is the meaning of or what is the functionality of those interfaces. At the first, let me start by observer T. I-observer T. Okay, what is the I-observer? I-observer is this interface used to implement the observer. Okay, the observers, the object in the low level. Okay, observers, watcher. Okay, watchers, listeners. Okay, so I-observer used to implement the watchers. Okay, observers. What is the T here? T is generic data type. But what we need to put instead of T, we need to implement something called function class, called a notification handler. A notification a notification class. Okay. I-observable is interface used to implement by the publisher or provider class. Okay, by publisher or provider class. So the T represent the class. Okay, represent the class used to store data, just to store notification. Okay, store data inside the class. So the T, okay, instead of the T will replaced by this class. Okay, by this class. So represent the class that receive the notification for an object. Okay, publisher or provider. It has to implement by observable. Okay, observable of T. Represent the class that send notification. So the publisher and the provider, okay, class implement I-observable interface. This function or this class, okay, the responsibility of this class in notification, okay, for the observers. For the observers, please, there is something happen in my class. While the observer, okay, it is implement I-observer T. In both interfaces, okay, in both interfaces, I-observer and I-observable will replace the T by the application. By the class, let me name this class the notification class. Okay, just we need to store data inside this class. While to be observer, it has to implement I-observer T, where T is the type of notification object. Okay, as I said, type of notification object. Any object from a class. Okay, any object is an instance of class. So sent from the provider to it is observer. Okay. In the other word, T represents the class that provides, okay, the notification information. Okay. So publisher or provider classes inside when we want to implement, okay, the I-observable, okay, public class must implement method inside this interface called subscribe. Okay. Also, this subscribe return, okay, I-disposable object from a class I-disposable. What's the I-disposable? I-disposable is interface. The functionality of this interface, okay, we need to create a fourth class. This class called unsubscribe. Now this unsubscribe class, okay, we need to implement, okay, this unsubscribe class need to implement I-disposable. Why? Just for one goal. This goal, okay, there's inside iDisposable, okay, method called dispose. Method called dispose. The functionality of this dispose just to remove, okay, the observer from what? From observable list. Okay, from observable list. So return the subscribe return method, okay, object, return object, okay, iDisposable data type. iDisposable data type. That only method included in the iObservable. Yes, this I'm talking about the subscribe. Okay, I'm talking about now the subscribe. Subscribe, okay, includes this. I'm sorry. iObservable include this method. Okay, iDisposable, okay, include method. I will show you example now. iDisposable include method called dispose. Dispose. Take parameter from observer just to remove from the list, okay, from the list of observers. Also we have just subscribe method, because the unsubscribe method, okay, will be inside the unsubscribe class. This method called the dispose. Because I don't make my code conflict. I can implement the publisher, okay, implement two interfaces, iObservable and iDisposable. But I separate, okay, iDisposable to be more understood. So it's called by subscribe. This method is called by subscribers, observers, okay, by observers that wish to receive a notification. Okay, if this observer, okay, does not need to receive a notification, okay, I will call object. I will need to create object from the unsubscribe class, implement iDisposable, just, okay, to call method inside the iDisposable called dispose. Subscriber or observer. Subscriber class implement the iObserver T, okay, iObserver T. Again T, okay, replaced by notification class. So iObserver interface. Then must implement all method inside, okay, inside iObserver. We have three methods, okay. This method is not important, okay, just for any error handling, okay. The most important, this one and this one, okay. When on-complete, okay, what is the functionality of on-complete? Notifies the subscriber that the publisher has finished sending push-based notification. Okay, this is built in, guys. Built in. Okay, not custom. So I have to implement them. I have to implement this, and I have to implement this dispose. Okay. Now incomplete, just notify the subscriber that the publisher has finished sending publish-based notification. On error exception, okay, just notify the subscriber if that something error happened between the connection between the publisher and subscriber. Here also this method is very important. This method I need to implement, okay, I need to implement, but without body.
Sure.
Just copy, yes. No problem. Yes. Okay, but I need to implement the both. I need to implement all of them. But this, okay, method will not okay serve me in this code. Okay. So the relationship, or this is the structure. Okay, this is the structure if you want to build, okay, observer design pattern. Okay, this is the structure. Okay, if you want to design any observer design pattern, okay, you need to implement by this structure. Okay, let me explain this structure. Now we have to do this example. Okay, this example we need to developing a submission system for a company where applicants can apply for the job. We want to notify, okay, the HR specialist, okay, whenever a new application applies for the job. So we have a list of jobs, okay. We have also a list of a list of I have a list of applicants, list of jobs, and list of what? List of observer. Who is the list of who is the observer here?
The
HR, yes, HR, human resource specialist. Okay. Now this is the class. This is a class. Okay. This is a class. You need to analyze the problem when you want to build design pattern and then apply this structure. Okay. This graph. Now what is the application? The application. Okay. Just the class. Okay. We need to store inside this class a notification. For example, job ID. Okay. Applicant. Okay. Applicant name. Okay. Applicant name. Okay. For example, applicant name and job ID. For example, anybody apply for the job. Maybe you applied, one person applied for 3 jobs. Okay. So but here you need to create 3 classes or 3 objects from this class. So this class will not implement any interface. Okay. This class just to store data. Okay. Store notification. Okay. Store notification. Now here application handler. Application handler. Okay. Applications handler this class act like a repository, like a storage. Okay. What I need inside this class? Okay. Inside this class, I will store all applicants. Okay. Or all applications. Okay. Store here in the applications handler. Okay. Application handlers. Okay. Is publisher. So I need to implement observable with the class application. Okay. We replace the T by any object from a class application. Great. Now here you need to declare or create object class and subscriber class. Any name. Okay. But this class should implement what? iDisposable. Should implement iDisposable. Why? Because I need to call method. Okay. This method is dispose. Okay. Remove the applicant from repository. I'm sorry. Remove the HR from this repository. Okay. Now, in the low level, okay, I have a list of what? Of HR specialists. Each one should be implement. Okay. I'm sorry. This is object. Okay. The class HR specialist should implement the iObserver. Okay. iObserver by data or by generic data type from application. Okay. Now when I create the HR specialist, I need to build or I need to implement the methods inside the iObserver. What is the main method inside the iObserver? And now inside the iObservable, I have a subscribe method. Subscribe. Yes, subscribe method. Okay, and the iObserver, I need to implement 3 methods: on complete, on error, and on next. Okay, on next. I explained that on next. Okay, on next, provide for what? Provide a new like notification on next. On next, like a notify method. You remember the notify method? Any change happen in the inside the publisher? Okay, I need to notify all the observers.
In this case, isn't the HR specialist looking for a change?
Looking for yes.
Okay.
The iObserver looking for any change. Okay, inside what? I'm sorry. On next like update method. Update, not notify. Okay, but there's a strong relationship between both. Okay. Let me start by coding. Okay, please. Now right click on your create a new project. create a new namespace. This is not namespace, okay? Create a new namespace. A new project, I mean a new project, okay? Create a new project. A new project. C#, console application.
.NET framework.
Yes, .NET framework, yes. You can sit. You can sit there.
Thank you.
Now after create a project, okay, right click. Now you have one class, program class, right? Right click on the project or in the your namespace and add a new class. This is a class name application. I posted the midterm just to show you the example, but unfortunately there is a link. Okay, it does not work. I asked the coordinator, but did not receive anything yet. Okay, when I got when I get any response, I will email you. Okay, because there is a template should be followed. Okay, should you follow this template? But this template in the GitHub and this link does not work. Okay.
So we for midterm test is it similar to assignment?
Yes. Yes.
So we don't have to work on class.
No. I will make the test. Okay, 6 days. 6 days. Because
It's like an assignment, pretty much.
yeah. If I get response from the coordinator, I will open soon. Okay. The due date is 3 March, so you have enough time to complete.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you. So inside this application, just we have 2 attributes. Okay, job ID and applicant name. Okay, who apply for this job. Okay. Now we build a constructor. This constructor take 2 parameters. The first one for the job ID and the string for the applicant name. Okay. Now any object, you create a new object. This object, okay, assign for this object the pass parameter job ID, and for this object also pass the applicant name. Okay, everybody complete? This is class? Okay, maybe
One second.
yeah, no problem. We have the time. We have enough time. This is class for what?
Program?
This is class.
Oh.
This is class for what?
Application.
Notification details.
I just put in a rear naked choke.
This is class for notification. Just store the notification. Okay. There is no interfaces. There's no methods. Just store. Okay. Notification. Their X body apply for Y job. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Okay. Now here the HR specialist. Okay. Right click, create a new class HR specialist. Okay. The HR specialist. There is HR name. Okay. This is data, just data for the HR name. Okay. And constructor. Constructor take one parameter, string name. Okay. Now you see this statement? Now each HR have access in the system. So please HRX, okay, address list of application. Address list of application. Those application for the HRX. Okay? So I declare list of application. List of application. Okay. Now for any new HR, create list of application. For any new, okay, HR, create list of application. Cannot, when you create object, okay, from HR, I cannot assign, okay, a list item by item. Okay, for any new, create a list of application. Any new HR create a list of application. This method just, okay, to print, just to print. Okay, nothing else. Okay, if applications dot any, that's mean this sequence, okay, has this sequence has applicants or has applications, just a print console.write line, okay, hi HR name, okay, app for each, okay, for all applications, okay, HR name, okay, app application, okay, has just applied for job now. Else, that's mean there is no application assigned for this HR to address them. Okay, there is no applications, okay, assigned for this HR. What is the functions? Okay, what is the what is the functions of HR? Okay, address the applicants, address the applications. This is observer, but until this moment, I did not implement any, okay, any interfaces or method. Okay, but later on we will add a new code here. Okay. Everybody know what's the dollar mean?
Yeah. It's used for like concat,
For string formats.
yeah.
That means I can, okay, replace this, okay, by name, replace this by application name, okay, replace this by, okay, by job ID. this values, for example, this value is salary, okay, you can put here comma, see how many digits after dot, okay, if type comma C2, so the salary will display salary point, okay, 2 digits. This is for string formats. So this just defined as HR specialist class. HR specialist class represent the class that receive notifications. Okay, receive notification. Later on, I will implement this class by interface iObserver. This class represent the observer. Okay, not the publisher. Publisher, iObservable. Observer by iObserver. Okay, everybody complete? Okay, go to the next class. Now this class play a role just to store the applications. Now let's create another class that will act as a repository for the applications. This class name application handler. Okay, application handler. No events here. Okay, just name. This is name. Application handler. At the first attribute, okay, applications. At the first attribute, I'm sorry, this second attribute. At the first, let me talk about the applications. Application, a list of submitted applications. Okay, how many applications? Okay, now available pending in the HR department. Okay, how many? Again, application. How many applications? Okay, pending in the HR department. Okay, so we create a list of application. This application get answered. Here, observable list of objects. Okay, this object, okay, iObservable. The data type of this object iObserver. Okay, iObserver. Okay, that represent what? Receive a list of objects that will receive a notification when receive a new application. Who received notification? What is the HR? Observer, watcher, listener. So create list, okay, of this mean, okay, observer list, okay, this list of iObserver, okay, this iObserver has applications, list of observers, okay, the data type of observers, but by okay, now I have HR1, HR2, HR3. All of those work with each other in the same department, right? Okay. Now all of them has access of application 1, application 2, application 3, and application 4. Okay, the HR2 the same, have access for application 1, 2, 3, 4, the same application, the same. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This means HR list of observer, okay, has a list of applications. Okay, it's clear? Now, build constructor for application handler, okay, for access those items. So this observer list equal new list of what? of observer of application. Okay. So this is the list of list. This is the meaning of observer, I observer of application. Okay?
So there's a list of lists.
List of list, yes. Okay, assign, okay, for any new application handler, yes. Yeah, if you want to declare, okay, this application handler, okay, for this object, assign the new list, and for this application, also assign a new list. Okay, it's clear? You copy this class. This is the third class, yes.
Previous class for 1 second.
For last slide. Open your eCentennial. Excuse me. Open your eCentennial. Yes, we stopped here, right? Yeah, this is the application. Okay. Now go back to the class HR. Okay. No, for the same class, in the same class, application handler. Under week, under week. Yes, this is my slides. Okay, already, guys, I published this slides. Okay.
This is the same class?
Yeah, the same class, but what? Implement iObservable application. iObservable application. The same class now, the same class, implement the first iObservable application. This is observer. No, I'm sorry, this is the publisher, right? This is the publisher, the HR observer. This is the publisher, so I need to implement what? By iObservable, okay? With application. General data type is application. Okay, this is the previous code. Okay, because the coding is so long, I can't, okay, put in the same slide. Guys, this statement and any code, okay, should implement as is. As is, subscribe class, okay. Return iDisposable data. Return iDisposable data. iDisposable object, I'm sorry. Okay, now if I observable, I pass iObservers list. I have list of iObservers. This is the iObservers, HR1, HR2, HR3, okay. If this observer, okay, does not contain, if our observer list does not contain observer, this is the meaning, okay, of this notation. If observer list does not contain observer, then added them to observer list. Okay, then added them to added this observer to observer list. Now for each var item in application, okay, observer.on next item. So I add a new observer, a new okay employee to HR4. So this employee stay and doesn't work. No, you have to cooperate with your
Colleague.
yeah, with your colleague. So I need to let him, okay, there is application. Okay, there is a list of applications. So on next, okay, inform the new observer that we have a list of applications. We have a list of applications. Okay, this is statement. This is statement. If you don't call call the and if you don't call the dispose method inside what? Inside iDisposable class. iDisposable, I'm sorry, inside unsubscribe. This is unsubscribe class, okay? Return a new unsubscribe class, okay? If you don't, okay, if you don't call unsubscribe, this statement nothing. This statement nothing, okay? Where is the dispose method? Inside what? Inside unsubscribe. Inside unsubscriber. This unsubscriber does not method. This is object, okay? This is a class, okay? To what? To remove observer from observer list.
You can't find the unsubscriber object.
Yeah. I will show. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I will show. Now your code, okay, 0, right? Okay. Your code is 0 because there is no class unsubscribe.
Yeah.
Okay. But copy this as is. Also, I have two methods. Okay. The first method, if there's any application in you, added this application to the application list. Okay, this is the application. Also, when I add a new application, inform all HR, okay, by the new HR. Okay, 5. Okay, application number 5. Clear? Add application. Now, if I add application, I need all HR, okay, employees, okay. No, there is a new application by onNext method. The same onNext method. Close application. Close application, just clear, okay, just clear. At the first, we need to inform, okay, the observer, okay, by onComplete method. Okay, we'll display a new code on display onNext and on incomplete as error, okay? Because at this moment I did not implement the iObserver, okay? But copy the code as is. Now close application, okay, the employee complete all of this application. Complete. Okay. On complete, what I have to do? I need to inform, okay, all observers, okay, that incomplete, that in this point, okay, you will not receive any notification, okay, will not receive any notification. Okay, the observer stay with me, okay, stay with me, but at the same time will not receive notification. It's different than unsubscribe, okay? Unsubscribe, remove application, remove HR from my list, okay? But incomplete, okay? There is no applications. There is no application. Also, I need to I clear the observer list. Remove the observer list. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I need also remove the observer list. Clear. Okay. Remove the observer list because I don't have. Okay. I don't have applications. So the remove. Okay. HR from the observer list. I think it is not mandatory. We can make it as a comment. Okay. Anyway, after complete code, we will try to remove this statement. This is the unsubscribe class. Create now a new class, unsubscribe, implement iDisposable. Implement iDisposable. Okay, now inside iDisposable, I have to implement dispose method. Dispose method is from what? From iDisposable. Okay, dispose method. Now this just to create a constructor of unsubscribe class. Okay. Then subscribe class take a list of observers and list of application. Let me go back, please. iObserver. Unsubscribe. Take a list. Yes. Take a list of observer and one item, okay, of observer. One item of observer. Okay. Because the observer, okay, each observer has a list of applications. So this, okay, list of observer, okay, and each observer has a list of application. So remove. We have two items. The first one, observer list and observer. This is the most important here. Now I need to remove this observer. Okay, I need to remove this observer. Observer, I need to remove this observer. From what? From observer list. Remove this observer, okay? This is not observer, this is assigned observer. Assigned observer for the iObserver. Dash observer. Okay? Now observer, just remove from the observer list. Remove the observer from observer list. So I need to check if observer list, this is my observer list, okay? And this is observer. Okay, now any calling for the unsubscriber class, okay, for any subscriber class, assign the observer list, okay, for the dash observer list, and assign observer for what? For dash observer. Here, just this is constructor, okay? Here just a method, one method. If iObserver list dot contains, if dash observer list dot contains, just to differentiate between both, okay? This dash, that's mean the current, okay? The current object of an observer, the current, okay? You can name anything, okay? Those. Now dash iObserver list dot contains, okay, observer. If yes, okay, remove this observers, okay, this observer from observer list. Okay, you complete the code, writing this code. Not yet? Okay. The last step after unsubscribe, we need to implement iObserver, no, not iObserver. We need to implement yes, iObserver for what? HR specialist, yes, for HR specialist. Now we need to what? We need to declare on next and on complete and on Europe. So iDisposable is an interface that contains only a single method, dispose, for releasing unmanaged resources. Okay? iDisposable implementation that enables observers, okay, to stop receiving notification. last step. Now we need to implement the iObserver. Okay, iObserver for what? For HBS specialist. To what? Okay, guys, don't forget the code. Okay, don't forget the code, the previous code here. After the previous code. Now we declare, okay, a private data. This data is disposable data type, okay? This data type is cancellation. Just this used to what? To call any unsubscribe, okay, method. This is used, the unsubscribe method to unsubscribe, okay? Now we implement the interface, 3 methods. Again, we add, okay, let's implement the observer by adding a single field and a few more methods to the observer HR specialist class. Now the first one, we create object. Okay, we create object from what? From disposable. From disposable. To what? This method, this object, just if you want, okay, and assign the return and subscriber object to the cancellation. Okay, dash cancellation. This is used the unsubscribe method to unsubscribe. Okay, let me show. Okay, let me show you now. Virtual. Okay, virtual public virtual void subscribe. Okay, this is this structure. Okay, to this structure inside the HR specialist. Okay, now we need to call subscribe. Okay, subscribe method. Subscribe method. Let me see just. Okay. Yes. This is what? This is what? This is the publisher, okay, or provider. So to call any method inside the provider, okay, I need publisher. Yes. You see, subscribe. Okay, subscribe class. Now to call the subscribe class, this is subscribe class inside what? Inside application handler. So how we can access this subscribe class? In different class. So I need what? I need to declare, where is it? Yes, I need to declare, okay, I need to declare object, or I need to call or pass, let me, to be more accurate, I need to pass object from application handler class, Now you remember the subscribe method return what? Return data type from what? From disposable class. Return data type from disposable class. Okay, now go to the virtual, okay, public virtual void unsubscribe. Okay, public virtual void unsubscribe. Okay, you can call, okay, you can call the dispose method by using object, the same object. Okay, the same object from disposable class. Now application.clear, okay, application is data inside the HR specialist. Application handler. Where is the application handler? This is the application handler, yes. Application, list of application. Now I need to declare, okay, I need to clear, okay, this object I need to clear from what? From, okay, from the application. I need to declare clear from, okay, I need to remove application. Yes, I need to remove application. It's too much. Many links, many connections. Okay, let me, okay, this method is clear. This method, the first one, okay, is it clear? Huh? What's your, okay, the first method, okay, you to call Okay, just subscribe. It's different than this. Okay, subscribe. Okay, it's different. Okay, just declare a method called subscribe. Okay, this method subscribe pass a class from publisher. This is publisher application handler is publisher, right? Just to call what? To call the subscribe. This subscribe inside what? Inside application handler class. Okay, so provider dot subscribe this. What does mean this HR? Okay, the observer. Okay, added to provider. Make subscribe. But the subscribe method, okay, the structure of subscribe method return object. This object disposable. You remember the code? Go back to the HR and see the subscribe return I disposable data type. Okay, so I need to assign. Okay, by calling this method, I need to assign to this object. Okay, to this object from I disposable data type. Now done. Okay. I understand this, but I cannot understand what is this application.clear. Applications.clear. Yeah. Application.clear. Okay, I have this object. Okay, now this object, I need to what? To unsubscribe. Okay, unsubscribe from the list of observer. So it is important to know what is the application here. No. So this is the application clear. This is the application clear. Now, cancellation. I can call the dispose. I can call the dispose method. Oh, where is the unsubscribe? Unsubscribe. This is the method. How we can call this method? Okay, I need object. From what? From disposable. Okay. Now we need to dispose or we need to unsubscribe this observer. Okay? This observer. I need to unsubscribe this observer. So it is important this observer know how many applications I have? No. Okay? I need to remove the access for this HR about the application. So I make application.clear. Application.clear, not of all object, not of all observer, just the create object now. Okay? If call this method unsubscribe, then remove this object from the system. From all the system. Okay? Now incomplete. Okay, console.writeLine. Incomplete, just a print message. Okay, just a print message incomplete here. Okay, this message to notify the HR we are not accepting any more application. Okay, on error. Okay, nothing. Okay, nothing. It's not important. On next. Okay, we have application, a new application. So I need to inform. Okay, all observer list. By added the new value. Okay? Here before, where is the on next? This is observer. Observer.onNext. Okay, observer. Okay, the next slides. Okay, observer.onNext. Next what? The application. We add application. Now incomplete. Just a print message. Okay, just a print message. We are not accepting any more application.
What's the on next part?
On next.
Yeah.
On next, we add a new application. Six.
Oh.
Six. Okay, 6 رقم the application number 6.
Okay.
The application number 6. Now each HR I have, each HR observer, I need to notify all of the HR we add a new, okay, the application sex. You complete this code? You complete?
Yes.
Okay. Now go to the main method and try this code.
That's a nice choice.
I'm sorry.
That's a nice
No, I don't.
It's fine, it's fine. I
It's a
understand.
prophet. You have to respect him. But
I understand.
no. This example. This is example. I download this example from the internet. So
Oh, okay.
so I apply
His
this.
name is Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
But I think your name, this name, Dev,
Yeah.
your name, right?
Right.
So let's see what I do. Maybe Jesus.
Yes. Yeah, that's what he says.
Ah, Jesus. I think I have students in different course. Okay, yeah. His name Jesus from Colombia. But you had a good observation. Okay, guys. Anybody complete? You can take a break. Just we have example, the coordinator example, like every class we have example for the coordinator example. Keep code as is. There is no huge difference between the examples. Okay, anybody need to implement the built-in interfaces should implement the same code. Okay. Okay, you try the code. Okay, the same results. Yes or no?
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, guys, take a break.